Hello, my dear children. Today we have a new unit to learn Gift of the Nature. Nauru, a small island in the Pacific, was described as the richest country in the world by the international journal National Geographic in 1976. This island, which is just 21 square kilometers in area, was once lush green and was the abode of several migratory birds. But now, Nauru is a barren land. The resources are now completely exhausted. Sparsely populated land with exposed coral reefs everywhere. Don't you want to know how Nehru became like this? Nehru was rich in phosphate, the mineral used for making chemical fertilizers. The ill fate of Nehru began when Germany established colony there in 1888 and started phosphate mining. Britain, Australia, and New Zealand also started mining activities following the First World War. Nauru prospered through phosphate mining, but the uncontrolled mining activities led to the extensive clearing of natural vegetation. This led to the existence of many birds and animals, which resulted in the transformation of environment. Phosphate deposits also got exhausted, turning Nehru to an absolutely poor country in every respect. From this description, we can understand that Nehru, the country which was one rich because of its phosphate mineral resources, but now has become poor due to the depletion of the same. From this, we can understand that there are many resources in the world. We can see some pictures of the few resources we obtain from nature: rocks, wind, water, minerals, soil, and sunlight. The things directly obtained from nature and are used to man are called natural resources. So this picture are depicts the natural resources. The resources are classified as living resources and non-living resources. The living resources are called biotic resources and non-living resources are called abiotic resources. Some of these resources are available at all times, but some resources get exhausted with use. We can see some among them: wind, coal, water, natural gas, sunlight, forest, petroleum, soil, and iron ore. Classify the resources into renewable resources and non renewable resources. Renewable resources are ever available resources, which are wind, sunlight, etc. Non renewable resources are which is exhaustible resources, which are called iron ore, etc. Let's find out more. We can see a speech which is given in the first UN Earth Summit at Rio de Janeiro in Brazil in the year 1922. I am fighting for my future. I am here to speak for all generations to come on behalf of the starving children. I am here to speak for the countless animals dying across this planet because they have nowhere left to go. We cannot afford to be not heard. I am afraid to go out in the sun now because of the holes in the ozone. I am afraid to breathe the air because I don't know what chemicals are in it. The great herds of wild animals, jungles, and rainforests, full of birds and butterflies, but now I wonder if they will even exist for my children to see. Did you have to worry about these little things when you were at my age? We act as if we have all the time we want and all the solutions. But I want you to realize neither do you. You don't know how to bring salmon back up a dead stream. And you can't bring back forest that once grew where there is now desert. If you don't know how to fix it, please stop breaking it. We can see this is a speech which is Severn Cooley Suzuki, a 12-year-old girl from Canada, who is the representatives of various countries who attended the summit were left speechless. We can see some worries shared by the girl in her speech, which is air subjected to pollution, forest subjected to destruction, animals facing the threat of extinction, etc.